As usual, we are training for the South Thailand Motocross Championship, and in this video we're going to talk about passes, how to pass other riders in motocross, and I'm going to categorize it both to make it fun and useful knowledge. I'm going to categorize it into clean passes and dirty passes, like all the dirty tricks you can do to other riders to get past them. And then I'll also explain you why I don't think you should use the dirty passing options, okay? So, and we're also going to talk about two different kinds of passes, like there's setup passes where you set up over multiple laps, and then instant passes, as I call them. Then we're also going to be talking about how to prevent passes, like how can you stop other people from passing you, okay? But let's first start with why should you not make the dirty passes, like where you like kind of crash into people and stuff. Rule number one, they're probably going to do the same to you in the next turn, okay? So and they're usually going to hurt more when somebody wanted to give you like a payback, okay? So that's the best reason, okay? The second reason is you can actually crash yourself if you try to make a hardcore pass on a guy. You can also crash yourself and hurt yourself and get a worse position in the race. So that's two things to consider before you try that. The best way, number one way to make good passes is by making no mistakes. Because if you ride a mistake-free race with no mistakes, then you're gonna pass all the other guys that just fall down or make mistakes in the race. And so that's the easiest way to make passes, is ride mistake-free. The second most normal way to make passes is in the turns by just taking a different line than the other guys are taking. So if you're trying to pass a guy, he take the outside, you just take the inside. It's the most normal way to pass. Or if he takes the inside, you take the outside. Another normal way to pass is on straight lines. And there's two ways to do it, pass a guy on a straight line. Number one, get a better drive, more exit on the corner speed. Then you can pass him by more gas and a better drive. The second way is if you're driving next to a guy that's just as fast as you, you can still pass him actually. If you're really good at braking, then you just need to brake a little bit later. So if he keep the gas on, you keep the gas on, and then he turn the gas off, but you keep it on like just a little bit longer, and then you can pass him before the next turn. Now let's talk about the block pass again. If you can sense that this guy that's coming into the turn, if he's a little bit slower than you, usually you can see if the rider's a little bit slower. And then you can try to cut in front of him over here, or just cut in front of him into the turn, and just by braking a little bit late. If you feel that he's a little bit slower and you can get in front without making anything dangerous, then it's okay. Then it's okay block pass. But if it's for example Maxim and Michael in this race, they are very similar speed. Then you have to be careful with the block pass, because you know it's going to be very close and maybe going to have some contact. You don't want to make hard contact with other riders. Okay? Now, how can you pass people on the jumps? Well, it's pretty simple. Just make sure you clear all the jumps you can clear. If there's a double jump on the track, you always clear it every time. If there's a triple jump you can clear, make sure you clear the triple every lap. Make sure you get a perfect drive to the jump every time. Because then if there's a guy who make a mistake, of course you want to make sure you don't do a triple. If he make a mistake and do the double, you don't want to land on him. But if he's taking another line, or you can take another line, then you can still do the triple. So just make sure you do the jumps every time. Thank you for watching, and if you like the video, click like and subscribe. See you on the next one. Thank you.